Good day. Good day to you all. I'm Tyr Thorkelson, here at Northworthy Sagas and Stories. It's my pleasure to host you once again. Please, don't forget to watch our videos, and please feel free to leave a comment. We're always extremely interested to read them. We'd love to know what you think. And also, follow us on Twitter and read it. Now then, we've already heard of the first great patron saint of Scandinavia, Olaf of Norway, the half-brother of Harald Hardrada, the great Viking king who died at the Battle of Stamford Bridge in 1066. Olaf, he died himself in battle at Stiklestad, with two great broad-bladed axes and a spear bringing him down in the end. He died a heroic death and became a saint for his trouble. And Olaf, well, there are many stories told concerning this great man. And one of them, well, it's all concerned with the building of one particular house of God. The church that became Trondheim Cathedral. Now, Saint Olaf, he was very keen to spread the word of the Lord throughout the land of the Northway. And to this end, he wanted to build the finest church for many miles around. And it was in Olaf's power to bring about this great feat of construction. Oh yes, the church itself was swiftly built. However, problems arose with the construction of a spire to reach up unto heaven itself, because Olaf quickly found he could not find a builder who could put up a spire of the right proportions. Many were asked, but none were able to do so, until a troll arrived, saying that he'd be only too pleased to build a spire in return for the right price. Now, Olaf had had dealings with trolls before. Indeed, he'd almost been waylaid by some at Framvar Fjord, and had only escaped them by the skin of his teeth. Nevertheless, he knew that they could make fine builders, and so he asked the troll his price. The troll said that the work could be done in return for the sun itself. Now, Olaf, well, rather recklessly, such was his enthusiasm to complete the house of God, that he agreed to these terms. And the work proceeded apace, far faster than Olaf expected. That troll hauled in huge quantities of stone and timber, and very quickly the spire started to climb up, getting higher every day. And now Olaf became worried, because it seemed that that price he'd agreed to, in his zeal for the work to be completed, might have to be paid. The sun itself might be lost from the sky. So Olaf, well, he knew that the only way that the troll might lose his bet was if his name was revealed to the world. The only problem was Olaf had no idea what the troll's name was. But he knew that every night the troll returned home to a certain cliff at the side of a nearby fjord. And so, one night, Olaf set out in his long ship, sailing up the fjord. And after a while, from a place in the rock that's still called Old Woman to this day, he heard two voices. One was that of a child, and one was that of a woman, with a great booming voice. The child was crying, and the female voice was saying to it, "Hush now, don't cry, for very soon heaven's gold will be yours to keep you warm when Tvesta returns home." And now Olaf, well, he knew how to deal with the troll. And when he returned the next morning, once more the troll was at work. He'd finished the spire. Olaf returned only just in time, for a gold ball was about to be set upon the top. But Olaf called up to the troll and said, "Hey, you up there! That weather vane and the gold ball are a bit too far to the west. Look to your work, Tvesta." The troll looked down at the sound of his name, and he promptly fell dead, falling off the spire at the sound of his name being uttered aloud. And that was how Trondheim Church, later known as a cathedral, was built. And it was the end of the story of Olaf and the church-building troll. But for now, I'd like to thank you all very much indeed for listening. And, of course, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Thank you all.